I'm not going to lie. Since I left the court on Friday, I've not been the same. I've not been able to sleep. I've not been able to eat properly. I've not been able to even walk out, which is one thing that I love to do most. Because I would like sleep on my bed. When the same children, the same minors, 10 years old, 11 years, 12 years old, that was with inside cell are still being locked up. Without food to eat. See them lean, because their bones showing. Some of them fainting inside the courthouse. And I go sleep for my bed when I get the platform. I just want to...
Hello, viewers. Welcome to BCM Breaking News. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. So we are still on this case. This case that Tinubu arraigned minors, about 76 of them, and then charged them 10 million naira bail each, totaling 760 million. So still on this case. So Verydarkman threatens Tinubu over arraigned minors, guys. So Verydarkman has threatened Tinubu. He said he's going to do some things if Tinubu doesn't release this minor, and then gave Tinubu 2 days ultimatum, 2 days to release these minors, or else. Guys, just watch this video and then see for yourself what he said he's going to do if Tinubu doesn't release these minors within 2 days.
I'm not going to lie. Since I left the court on Friday, I've not been the same. I've not been able to sleep. I've not been able to eat properly. I've not been able to even walk out, which is one thing that I love to do most. Because I would like sleep on my bed. When the same children, the same minors, 10 years old, 11 years, 12 years old, that was with inside cell are still being locked up. Without food to eat. See them lean, because their bones showing. Some of them fainting inside the courthouse. And I go sleep for my bed when I get the platform. I just want to say this video is not going to be long. This is to the federal government. If by Tuesday you don't release those children, we'll contribute that money that you want, we'll give it to you. Yes, now we'll set up a GoFundMe account. We'll gather the money, 10 naira. Everybody go contribute. How many followers I get? 1.8 million, almost 1.9 million. Mona send even if na 100 naira. Each one person. Mona send even na 100 naira. Go multiply and we go pay una. Anywhere where you reach, even if na 10 boys who come out a day, we go do am. Yes, they say government is for the people, but this particular government is against the people. You lock up minors. On top say you say they carry flag. On top say you say they carry flag. These children, let me remind you that these children went outside because their parents cannot afford to get them food anymore. How can I sleep? I get the platform, I go use her. If by Tuesday nothing is done, put up an account, 100 naira. Yes, so now come for me later. But I go down too late because we go shame now for this country. Yes. Yes. If I begin to tell you now where those children sleep inside that cell.
Guys, you heard what Verydarkman said. He said, if by Tuesday, Tinubu doesn't release these children, that he's going to set up an account. His followers will contribute to it, and then just like an NGO or something. And then if it's a day, they will release 10, na 10 boys, they will release them. So he's saying that that his followers is going to contribute money and give to the federal government, let them eat it. Imagine. They said the government is for the people, but in this Nigeria, the government is against the people. How can governments arraign little children? On top say they carry flag. That this is what Verydarkman said. On top say they carry flag, guys. Children that don't know anything, children that are minors. Imagine, them forgiving, imagine Tinubu forgiving Boko Haram that have been eyeing our loved ones, Boko Haram that have been doing so much in this country. Imagine Tinubu forgiving them, and now these little children that did not do anything, just like Verydarkman said, these children, went outside to protest because their parents cannot, no longer provide food for them. That is why they had to go outside to protest. So Verydarkman has threatened Tinubu, telling him that if he doesn't release these children within 2 days, that he's going to, set up an account and his followers will contribute, saying that very soon that the federal government is going to come after him for this. But he said it's going to be too late because it's going to shame all of them in this Nigeria. So let's continue to watch this
Children sleep inside that cell, una no go believe. Now this exact place when they piss and they shit, now where all those children sleep. Me, I no even fit stand near there. I piss finish, I go far, go stand. Even if they release those children today, they go still need to carry them go hospital to go check them. There's no way those children no go carry disease where go still chop their body. Then one man get the audacity. One man one believe say get children. He come online, talk say those people no be children. So me where they with them inside cell who I be. Another one talk say say they fit arrest 7-year-old children. Another one say say the children they just fence, say na like fencing they fence. In Nigeria, minors. I still believe Nigeria will be better. I'm not going to use my mouth to curse my country. But this is not fair. Let those children go, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let those children go. Please. But if you don't, by Tuesday, we contribute those money, we'll bring them out, then you people should eat the money.
So you heard what Verydarkman said. Verydarkman was just narrating, what he saw at the cell where he saw these children, about 70 of them. He said they lie down where, they lie down in a very dirty place. And imagine, even if they release these children now, they have to check their system because of the diseases and everything they will carry that will still eat up their body. So guys, can you imagine you arrange children and then you cannot even provide for them food? And then Verydarkman was narrating that he's going to contribute money, like he's going to set up an account and his followers and other people will contribute money to release those children. Gave Verydarkman 2 days ultimatum to release those children. He said if not, that he knows that the federal government will come after him, but by the time they'll come, that it's going to be too late, that he's going to deal with them. So guys, I just want you to take a look at this like a mother. She's a Nigerian. She cried out on camera, what really happened, because I think she was the one that was videoing the children when some of them were fainting. So the woman narrated, she was crying on camera, guys, saying, asking Tinubu where is the spirit of fatherhood, saying that Tinubu is so heartless, called Tinubu tipping and all of that. So guys, just take a look at this video where this woman was narrating all these things.
Good morning, fellow citizens of Nigeria. My name is Just Adito. So I woke up this morning to videos and pictures, tags of some young minors, young adults, uneducated young children, struggling, striving, hopeless, dehumanized, dementalized, dehumaned northern children that were locked up because of the protests. President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your government promised renewed hope. You are called T-Pain. People have lost hope completely in this country called the Giant of Africa. And in the midst of the pain that fathers and mothers are going through just to keep their children alive until it gets better. Right in their faces. Right in our faces. In the face of hardship. In the face of struggling. And in the face of pain. Your government has locked up minors to the point that they have been starved. They have been destroyed completely. And you and I know that these are children that have never for once benefited the fruit of democracy. These are children whom their lives, their future, their beginning have been prostituted, traded by you political cohorts, your greedy actions. Children who have not tasted. Why didn't you lock up we adults? We that have tasted the good and the bad of life. These are children that came out because they had no other options. I've always said it. The children the government fails to protect, defend, provide for, will raise guns at us one day. That day came. And rather than the government to plead and understand from another angle that there was no option, these children were pushed to anger and frustration. You destroy their spirits. The government has destroyed their lives and their hope. You have confirmed to them that you have renewed the suffering of the common man. Those children are children of the common man. The children of the rich will not come out, but they are hungry. These are children that were pushed to frustration. These are children who are supposed to be in school. T-Pain. Where is the spirit of fatherhood in you? These are children that they had no option. It's not easy for us to see the face of death, and all we want to do is to go and face death. Coming out of protest, there's no assurance that anybody will go home. But we go to the face of death because even the home is no longer home. The streets no longer streets. The country is no longer country. There is chaos, hunger, suffering. Where are they supposed to see 10 million from? Where? They came out for hunger and they have been punished now. And they have seen real hunger. And you've taken their lives as citizens away from them. Broad daylight. If their parents had 10 million, would they have pushed them to go and fight? Their parents are weak. They've lost hope. Our parents keep telling us every day, just as they told you people to fight for your rights. Take what belongs to you. Make Nigeria great for your younger ones. And that is what we have done every day. And right in the face of we mothers, you put oppression in the face of our children. Tinubu, where are you? Where are all of you? Now you're going to say the president does not know anything. Now I'm telling you to tell the president. Now I'm calling you to call the president. That the minor citizens of the country, where he is the president, are suffering. A judge has told them to pay 10 million and they don't have it. Why don't you cuckoo sentence them? Why don't you send them to internal displaced camp? Because nobody's going to claim them. If their parents had 10 million, they will not be where they are. You people should stop this oppression. Stop this oppression. You all caused what is going on in this country. Asiwaju, you are part of the problem. You have always been part of the problem. You brought Buhari. You took us 16 years back. We should be moving forward. But now you have confirmed. You said you will continue where Buhari stopped. You have turned the problem, the pain, the hunger to Shege Pro Max. Is it easy for these children to call you T-Pain? Monitor when you bati te kuida. I better kutok papa ni. Owa one more iti te ya. These children have confirmed suffering, pain, insecurity. And they are asking, where is their commonwealth? And you lock them up. If they were safe, would they come out? If they were not hungry, would they come out? Why have you people decided to start punishing the people that you should be pleading with for time? The people you should rebuild and reinvest faith and confidence in them, in their motherland. Free these children. Free these children. Chief Judge, whoever you are, free.
So, guys, you heard what that woman said. She was so frustrated. She said, according to her, she said, if the governments that refuse to provide for the children, that refuse to, do their responsibility, one day they will raise gun at, the government. These children were pushed, and they couldn't even understand from the another angle that these children were pushed. These children did this because of the frustration, because of the hunger. They went and still with the sufferings they are going through with the hardship they are passing through, they had to still lock them, took them from Kano and Zaria, from Jos and Plateau, took them down to Abuja, locked them for almost 100 days now since the Ed Bad Governance protest, guys. What kind of wicked country is this? Where is the spirit of fatherhood? Where is Tinubu's, spirit of fatherhood? Is it that Tinubu don't have conscience? Or is it that Tinubu is not a father? This is so bad. Let's go to the comment section. Aisha has also come out to talk about this, saying that what is the difference between Tinubu and Shaikom? What's the difference between both of them? What's the difference between Tinubu and these terrorists, these bad guys that are taking that took our girls? Yeah, one certain time Aisha has come out to say that there was a certain time that they took our girls. They took our girls, and now 2024 Tinubu arraigned our sons, arrange not the children of the northerners, arrange them. What is the difference? Even Aisha even said, even when all these bad guys arraign or keep them in captivity, that they still provide food for them. Although they don't really give them food, but they still provide food. Although it might not be rich, it might not have all the whole balanced diet, but they still provide food for them to eat. But in Tinubu's government, in Tinubu's administration, you are arraigning innocent people and then won't still provide food for them to eat. A president. What is going on in this country? A lot of Nigerians has come out to say so many things, blasted Tinubu, say APC is a very wicked party. People are even saying, there was this allegation that Verydarkman talked about, when he said that look at these bad guys, these Boko Haram people that repented, and then Tinubu still forgave them. And he also said there was an allegation they also gave them forced uniform to start working in the force, to enter into military. But look at innocent children that didn't do anything, that only went out because they were hungry. They arraigned them. What kind of country is this? Let's go to the comment section. A lot of Nigerians have said many things. This woman in that video cried. She couldn't even hold her tears. She was crying, saying, so all these things has been happening. That's just my problem. All these things has been happening, and then Tinubu had to leave the country. The vice president had to leave the country. Is it that they are not aware of these things? Where is the spirit of fatherhood of Tinubu? Where is it? That little ones. And then there was this allegation too of Nigerians we are saying that these children, although that one council whatever, a lawyer was saying that these children are adults that are married men. They are, he was saying a lot of things and all of that. And then some Nigerians also came out to say that these children, they said they are minors, saying that these same children in the north during the last election, they voted for anybody that comes out to vote, that the person is not a minor. So that is what they are saying, that these children, they are not minors. The other policeman or police officer said that as far as you're above 7, that you're no more a minor, that you can be charged, you can be sued. That was what the man said. So guys, let's just look at this comment. Let's go to the comment section. Let's see what Nigerians are saying. Okay, let's take this tweet. It says, the children of the poor you fail to train, educate, we never let your children live in peace. So this person is saying, and it's true, he's making a very good point. He said, these children you fail, because Tinubu has denied these children education. He doesn't care. And one thing is, Kano is a state that has poor education. They have a poor education. Tinubu has denied these children education by arraigning them for over 100 days and starved them, looking malnourished. At least give them food. Because policemen we are like, okay, that these children, as far as they are now minor, as far as they are above 7 years, that you're no longer a minor. That the age of children that were there were 17, that there was none that was 10 years. Okay, since you know that fact, why didn't you guys give them food at least to eat and still keep them in custody? But then they starved even all these bad guys. They still give, people they keep in captivity, they still give them food to eat. But Tinubu arranged these innocent children, starve them, deny them of their education, and they keep adjourning this case. They keep adjourning it. Verydarkman has come out to say if Tinubu doesn't release his children in 2 days, that he's going to set up an account for for them to put in for his followers to contribute money, and then they'll pay to the government, let them eat it. So this person is saying, the children of the poor you fail to train, educate, we never let your children live in peace. Let's take another tweet. 10 million naira to bail kids, why Abba made Abino should pay 500k for bail. No worry, no problem. So this person is saying, remember when this Abba Honorable Alex was charged, assaulted a bus driver, was charged 500k for bail. Imagine these innocent kids are charged 10 million naira to bail themselves. Let's take another tweet from Twitter. So this other person is saying, no party wicked reach APC. None of their governors or politicians have been doing better in their states. Maybe they have made an agreement within themselves that they want to suffer the whole Nigerians. Exactly. Come to think of it, this party called APC, they are not doing well. Even people that are in APC, they are governors. They're not doing well. And this person is saying, I don't know if they made an agreement within themselves that they want to suffer the whole Nigerian. Look at LP. Even people that go to Abia State, see what the governor is doing there. Why is it APC choose to wicked Nigerians? Why is the ruling party doing this kind of thing to us? So let's see what the other person is saying. I have never been in support of Tinubu as the president. I used to say he's too dull and evil to be Nigerian president. He's only good at politics with bitterness. Nothing good can come out of his government. This is devastating. Let's take another tweet. This person said, this is so bad. Water won't comot my eye. All I know be say Nigerians fit scatter anytime soon, and no one is gonna know where the spirit will come from. All these things they are doing, nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. The thing is, I don't want this Nigeria to end like what happened in the military. What happened? Yeah, I don't want it to end like that. I don't want what happened during the military war to come back again. I just wish Nigeria can just change for good. All these things are not all these things, I think I ask myself, why is Tinubu doing Nigerians like this? Why is he doing this kind of thing? A lot of people has come out to say many things, a lot of Nigeria. Let's see what this one is saying. I always said that Nigeria as a country encourages law that persecutes rather than law that protects. When these children needed protection, the law was absent solidly look advantage of them, and the government jumps in the persecutes the government jumped into persecute them rather than rehabilitate and protect them. So this person is saying that Nigeria as a country encourages law that persecutes rather than law that protects. In this case, what the government would have done is just to rehabilitate than going to arraign them, keeping them without hunger. This person is saying that what Tinubu would have done is just to protect them, teach them, rehabilitate them, rehabilitate, forgive them, and then teach them the right thing to do than going to arraign them. And even at that, you starve them. This is so bad. This is wickedness. This is the height of wickedness. The next person is saying, I really pity Tinubu's family. The curses on them will be worse than any former leaders in Nigeria because Tinubu has, created the worst history in Nigeria. And this is the worst. This is the height. Minors being arraigned. In fact, for little children to come out at the street to protest. What does that mean? That's to show you the heights of hunger. These children were pushed. They were frustrated. And then the government, Tinubu couldn't, see at that angle that Tinubu couldn't see at that angle that it was because of frustration and anger they did that thing. Because if they had 10 million naira, they would not come out to protest. If they were going to school, if they had good education, if they had money to feed themselves, if there was no hunger, there was no hardship, there was no chaos in this country. And the worst part is all this Kano, all these different northern states. In fact, everywhere in Nigeria, there's no place that is safe again. Insecurity has eaten up Nigeria. Your loved ones, you will lose our loved ones every blessed time because of insecurity. Obi has said, see, the people lost insecurity is so difficult to keep track record of. It's too plenty. You can never keep track record of. Immediately Tinubu came into seats. Just 1 year, guys. 1 year. Tinubu came into seats. Look at what is happening everywhere. It's shaking. Everybody's crying. For the first time in history, I've not seen children coming out to protest. This is not the first protest. There was another protest too that happened in Jigawa. Children came out, called Tinubu all sort of names. You are protesting against Tinubu. Just as this one came out and they carried Russian flag. They did this thing because of the frustration and anger. That was what pushed them. The hunger is too much. Their parents can no longer. And the point is that Tinubu cannot see from this aspect that, okay, these children, okay, they came out because of what they are passing through. And then try to forgive them and do the right thing. No. He had to go even after because these children, they are everybody in this Nigeria is suffering. A rich man's children cannot come out and protest out for hunger. Never. It is the children of a common man that will come out to protest. And then Tinubu, with all these things they are passing through, had to arraign them. This is the height of wickedness. He has broken the record. This is the worst leader Nigeria has ever had. The worst. Like in the history of Nigerian leaders, this is the worst ever in Nigeria. This is the height of it in this country. And I believe my Nigerian people will not lose. They will not snooze on this one. Never. So let's see what the next person is saying. This one said, his supporters would still defend him. A lawyer even came out to say that some of those children are married and some are university graduates. If that lawyer see himself as a sound lawyer, he's deceiving himself. Yeah, the council, whatever, they said he's the council. This man came out and said his children are graduates, they are married. This one is saying one thing about this Nigerian government is his supporters will always come and support. One thing with this Nigeria is all these people that are supposed to speak out, they will go and sell their rights so that they will not, speak the truth. It is very good that we have at least some good people in this country that can stand for their rights and speak the truth. These Tinubu supporters will sell their rights and they'll be lying in front of cameras. Verydarkman said these same children I stayed with in the cell, these same children that I saw at the Federal High Court at Abuja, you're telling me they are adults. Can't you see? Yes, Aisha even said that. Aisha Yusuf said, can't you see? How can you tell me these children are adults? So let's look at what the next person is saying. Then bring sorrow, tears, and blood. Then regular trademark, courtesy of T-Pain. T-Pain Tinubu has already unleashed hunger. Just the only surprising thing is just 1 year in seats. Nothing has changed in this country. Rather, things keep getting worse every day. It breaks like this is the worst leader ever in Nigeria. Sorry to say that. So let's take another tweet from another ex user. He said, I foresee make Northern Nigeria wake up and vote their conscience come 2027, but make we no expect anything free and fair in the coming election. It's already obvious Nigeria today, nothing like free and fair election. Me as I dey like this, I cannot step out from my house and say I want to go and vote because it won't count. Because these people in position has already gone at the back, stamped their leaders, signed itself. They already talked. They've said before the election, before the campaign, they already know their winner. So people are just. I feel the election is like a waste of time. People will march out from their house, old women, even people with these abnormal people that have one leg and all people that have disabilities, they will march out the house to vote, and then they will go and bring we are seeing a lot of things in this country, like things are really happening, and Nigerians are tired of this kind of country. So we should not be expecting a free and fair election, just like Deji has said. Yeah, one certain time Deji Adeyanji has said Pete, he called out Pete Obi, called out Atiku, and people that want to like contest in 2027, and said if they are planning to come and contest against Tinubu in 2027, that they should go and just rest. Use that money than wasting that money. They should go and use it and bet. That is better. That she should go and use it and bet too sure odds than coming to contest against Tinubu. Because obviously we're in a country today that they change election results on IREF. Can you imagine that? What do you expect? Do you expect free and fair election? A country that once it's time for election, you will see political talks. Look at what happened in Edo State. Normal governorship election, see what's happening. Political talks, different types of violence. You will see policemen carrying ballot papers, a lot of things happening. So we Nigerians, we should not be whether you vote for Tinubu, we should not expect a free and fair election, because it's just wasting your time, because this country is finished, is in a total mess. Corruption has eaten up this country. So this other person is saying we are no longer in a country. Let's take another tweet. This person said this is a mother. This person is reacting to this woman that actually expressed her frustrations towards what Tinubu did. So this person is saying this is a mother. Most men might not feel the pain this woman is feeling, because it is not really easy to carry a baby for 9 months and seeing them in this type of situation. Yeah, this woman expressed her frustration. So This other person is saying new evidence have emerged that the minors are not minors on PVC. Yes, when it comes to voting, during the 2027 election, minors voted. Tinubu will say minors should go and vote. Yeah, people that are 15, 14, 10, yeah, to go and they queued up to vote during the presidential election. But now, these same people that voted that you called minors, and they should come and vote for you. Now, when it comes to going to jail or being sued to court, you will say they are adults. This country is a very funny and dramatic country. Corruption, corruption in Nigeria is too much. These children, you said they are minors. When it was time for voting, why didn't you say they are minors? Because in Nigeria, once you're you cannot vote if you're less than 18 years. But in the northern parts, you will see 10 years children, 17, 14, 15, will come out and vote. They voted for you during the 2027 presidential election. But now it's time to put them in jail or arrest them. You come and say they are adults. What a country. If Tinubu feels, or if he thinks that we the citizens put him in seat, he should actually do the right thing, do the needful, and change Nigeria. We don't need someone that will come and, like Peter B said, he said, we don't need a president or a leader that will come out and start remembering us of our past. We need someone that will take up the burdens of Nigeria and act fast. We don't need you to come to sit and tell us, Buhari during Buhari's turn, this happened. No, we don't need someone that will come and start telling us of our past. We need a leader that will take up the burdens of this country. Let's see what the next person is saying. I won't blame President Tinubu's government for this because the elders in northern states have also their right to speak out. So what do you expect? You can't hear you can hear one of the lawyers called Ezekiel so saying they are not minors, that they are 40s upwards. So this man said that he doesn't blame Tinubu's government, that he blame all these elders in the northern parts that have sold their rights not to speak out. All these elders, they will sell their rights. Tinubu supporters, they won't speak out, they won't stand for the truth, they will not stand by their right and speak the truth. The man was lying. The man called Ezekiel, they said he's a council or whatever, lying that they are 40s upwards, lying that they are adults. Indeed. Let's see what the next person is saying. Tinubu supporters are naturally evil. I do avoid anyone I know supporting him. I always hate them personally. When I say bad people, they pay for their. Okay, this other person is saying those benefiting from Tinubu's hamacracy government will look away and tell us we are bad belle and doesn't want him to succeed. Their children are going to beat private schools, so they must support evil. Let's see what the next person is saying. I think this is the last one for today. Our leaders today are very wicked. If the leaders of those days are wicked like our so-called leaders today, how are these people will be able to go to school, even the free education and free medical care in some parts of this country in which they benefited from? So this person is saying leaders of today Nigerians are so wicked. Imagine if those leaders during those days were very wicked. Would there be free education for all these leaders? Because during those days there was free education, there was free health care. Imagine if they were wicked those days. Would they, all these wicked leaders now, would they see free education? Would they go to school? Would they see free medical health center? So you see what you are seeing in Nigeria today. So guys, we've come to the end of this live section. Do want to drop a comment under the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know your takes on this. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new. Don't forget to like and share this video also. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.